What's going on, everybody? I'm Glenn,
I'm Tyler.
and we are the Channel Surfers, baby. Let's go! Oh, man. All right. Welcome back to our new listeners. Welcome. This is episode 5. With me and Tyler, we do as we start every episode. Tyler, what's the best thing you watched this week?
So I actually watched, surprisingly enough, it was 2 movies about cops. The first one was actually an older movie from 97, Copland. And I mean, it's kind of a loaded cast, but it had Sly Stallone, Robert De Niro.
Oh, yes, I know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Robert De Niro, Harvey Keitel, Ray Liotta. I mean, come on now, bro. Like, I was like, all right, you know what? I've been meaning to watch it for like a long time, but I always just, it just kind of passes by and I never really think about it. I was like, I'm just going to turn it on. Why not? But it ended up being pretty solid. I love James Mangold. Shout out Logan and Ford versus Ferrari. Let's go. 2 goats. But I mean, it was pretty solid. It wasn't like, the greatest movie of all time or anything, but I thought it was pretty good, especially for, a cop film. It's not anything like, Goodfellas or anything like that. It's not up on that echelon, but it was pretty dope. And then I also watched The Rip, and I don't care what anyone says, man.
I love that
Matt Fleck on screen, instant hit. Hit.
Always.
Every time.
Always. So, and Rip is on Netflix. Really good movie. So I watched this movie called Derailed. I actually texted you right after I watched it. Derailed, we saw it on Tubi. Shout out Jen. She was like, you got to watch this movie. It has Clive Owen and Jennifer Aniston and like a little supporting style from Giancarlo Esposito. Super lost in translation movie, 2005, mad plot twist. Basically, the moral of the story is like, don't cheat on your wife. Basically, that's what that is, because the nigga get to cheating and his whole life get fucked up. But nah, that movie's mad good. I don't know how long it's gonna be on Tubi, because Tubi just have shit on there and then it be gone. But yeah, nah. So we're gonna get right into the topics. Me and Tyler, we're gonna bounce, go back and forth. We're telling you what we consider to be some of the best first seasons of television. Um, we're not talking about how the show ends. We're not talking about anything. And we're going to exclude, obviously, if you've been watching, you saw us, we did, Tyler, we both agree True Detective is one of the greatest single seasons. We're not going to do The Wire, because everybody knows that first season is amazing. And we're not going to do Game of Thrones. So we're going to give y'all some other shows that really grip you and grab you, season 1. And whether or not y'all want to watch them is up to you. I'll kick us off. The first show I want to throw out there is Mayor of Kingstown. Mayor of Kingstown came out in 2021. It's on Paramount. It is done by Taylor Sheridan. Y'all know I love Taylor Sheridan. Yellowstone, Landman, Lioness, Tulsa King. He makes shows. Got Jeremy Renner. It's got Kyle Chandler, but it really don't got Kyle Chandler. And that's how it grip you, because I'm telling you. So basically, Mayor of Kingstown first season is basically showing you how a guy outside of the prison is the middleman between the prison and the outside world, and all the shit he has to deal with. And basically the whole kind of central plot of the story is, if shit go bad in the prison, shit gonna go bad for people outside the prison. That's pretty much, and he has to try to navigate that landmine. Fire ass show. Paramount Plus. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I've been watching that one. I'm catching up on the previous season, I believe.
Okay.
But yeah, that first episode really gets you in that shit. I was like, oh shit.
Really, yeah, you like, oh shit.
Yeah, because I've been meaning to watch it, and I was like, I'm gonna turn. I was like, all right, I'm gonna catch up to this one now. And I was like, oh damn. I was like, okay, I didn't realize
immediately.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Prison, gangs, all that shit.
It goes crazy. Literally, that shit should be going off the rails.
Facts.
Every season at this point. But so I'm gonna bring attention to something that is probably not going to be on everybody's list, but I know I've heard a lot of good talk about it, especially like when the second season came out and finished and all that, and was like in Emmy conversations and whatnot. But Andor, and it's like a sci-fi. It's Star Wars, so it's sci-fi, obviously, like action, adventure, political, spy thriller type of stuff. And I mean, it's tied into Rogue One, which I mean, a lot of people think is like some of the best Star Wars ever, which I'm like, I don't know. I thought it was fine. It was cool. It was no like, Revenge of the Sith or anything, but it was dope.
Facts.
But I think it's probably like top 4, top 5 for sure Star Wars related media. of all time. Like this shit is so good. Like the suspense, the story, everything about it's just top tier. It's more of a fresh take on this universe because it's not just like Jedis and lightsabers
It's
and
not
shit like
Jedi
that.
centric.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
actually
not
the
about
people.
them,
Yeah.
but it's still like the Empire and the Rebellion, and like it shows you more of the repercussions of everything that they do, and I think it adds more depth to the mythos of Star Wars in general because it kind of just like I said, it's like the ground of everything that's happening instead of like, oh, this is all in outer space, which obviously yes, they still go to space, don't worry about it, but like it's showing you like, oh, okay, yeah, it's the Jedi's fighting the Sith, but like what's going on with all these other people, these
Yeah,
lower
facts.
level people, what's going on? And that shit is insane.
It's not so much about Batman and Joker. It's about the
Yeah,
regular Joe
it's
Blows who have to deal
exactly.
with all the shit from Batman and Joker.
Yeah.
Andor is on Disney Plus. Came out in 2022. Like I said, it has 2 seasons, and the first season really is really good. It
Okay,
really
and
pulls you
the
in.
second season was just as good, if not that
Yeah,
shit
for
was
sure.
good.
My second choice here is Snowfall. Snowfall came out in 2017. It's on Hulu. It is the last project that John Singleton did before he passed away. John Singleton, all-time great director. He gave us Boys in the Hood when he was 24 years old, Poetic Justice, Higher Learning, Baby Boy. It is set in 1983, South Central Los Angeles, right at the start of the crack epidemic. Most people are pretty, this is a FX Hulu show. FX is pretty raw and pretty cut when they do their stuff. It follows basically this young pup Franklin Saint as he rises from local weed dealer to the crack man, basically. And how basic, and it shows pretty much how like the CIA is responsible for bringing crack to the hood. But I mean, it's an absolutely amazing show. The first season really pulls you in because it's like you really haven't seen anything like that on TV since The Wire, but they're doing a little bit of like you know, the the historic and always rumored that like, we don't black people didn't bring crack and coke over to the United States. So it really is touching on that. But like I said, it's Hulu. It's the last thing John Singleton did. It is an amazing show for real.
No, yeah,
All right,
I've
y'all,
heard a
what's
lot
your
about
next?
it, and I do need
Have
to.
you ever watched it?
I haven't watched it. I think I started it a while
Okay.
back, and I just like it's just one of those shows like I was watching a bunch of other stuff at one time, and I just kind of fell off of it. But I do need to watch it. It's still on
No,
my
yeah, it's
list.
super. Yeah, it's a really good show for sure.
No, yeah, it's definitely on my list, and like I mean, I've obviously seen clips and stuff from it. I've heard people talk
Mhm.
about it, so I definitely I'm gonna catch up to it eventually. I just haven't gotten there yet.
No, for
There's still
sure.
so much. I'm still catching up on some movies too. I'm like, God, man, takes me a while to get there, but I'll get there eventually.
What's your
But
next one?
I think my next one definitely isn't gonna. This one definitely won't be on a lot of people's lists for sure because this one was back in the day, Prime TV when they were still doing like 23 episode seasons. But Heroes, because bro, in my opinion, this is like the ultimate like what if show. Because what if this show didn't fall off a cliff after the first season? It's like, and it was still like we're still in the prime of like the comic book movies and like MCU, like still in the early stages, but past like Iron Man and all that. I'm pretty sure. God, it's been so long. I haven't even. It's been a while since I've watched it, but it was just like a fresh take on all this stuff. It wasn't like a regurgitated MCU story or anything like that. It was just somebody came up with, hey, what if we made superheroes in the real world and shit, da 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 da, didn't copy from Marvel and all that. So it's kind of like, I don't know, watching it and then how intense the show, like the first season was. And then, we just ignore the rest of it because nobody really watched it after that. But, it's like Save the Cheerleader, Save the World was like a huge thing. And it's like, I wish they could have recaptured that spark from the first season because that shit would have been it would have been an all-time great show. Even if it only had 2 seasons. If they could have done 2 good seasons, it would have been solid as hell. But that
I've
first
never
season,
I've never watched Heroes. I know my girl Hayden Panettiere was in there, and I had like the biggest crush on her when I was a kid. And I've seen because I want to say it was like on NBC or something. So I remember seeing like commercials for it and stuff like that. Never watched it. Knew and realized that it was kind of like almost like a knockoff hero type show. Like people had powers and stuff.
yeah.
I do actually have always wanted to watch it. Unfortunately for our listeners, it is not streaming anywhere right now. But that's the type of show that'll probably randomly get picked up on a Peacock, on a
Yeah.
Netflix or something. It'll come on there. It'll be on there and nobody will watch it. And then one person will watch it. And next thing you know, it'll be in the top 10. But
Yep.
yes,
Yep.
Heroes for sure. I'm sure some of y'all know about it because it came out in 2006.
It had a homeboy from This Is Us. He was on there too.
Okay. The Milo.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you.
I can't ever say his last name
Yeah,
correctly, so I'm
yeah.
not gonna try and butcher
Milo
that right
Pete
now.
is what we call him. My last show is going to be The Bear. If you know me, you know my obsession with that show. I really feel like I'm the first person to ever watch that show in general. It came out on Hulu in 2022. The Bear first season is anxiety. If you ever had any type of anxiety, it is fast paced. It is about this kid who is the best chef in the world, and he has to go back home to Chicago because his brother commits suicide, and he takes over his restaurant. And his restaurant is a beef restaurant, so they just serving up, you know, sandwiches with the dip, whatever, the Chicago beef. And it is absolute chaos. He trying to get like a kitchen of untrained people to move like a French cuisine. I mean, some of the best writing. The show, it gets better and better, but that first season, like the line of comedy and chaos with a little bit of like, drama and heart, it is an amazing show. Jeremy Allen White, who at the beginning, the show was very no name cast. Now you have, the guy who plays the Thing in Fantastic Four. Io, she's in almost everything now. And then Jeremy Allen White was from Shameless, but now he's playing Bruce Springsteen. He did the Iron Claw. So like all these actors are now blowing up. We get some John Bernthal, like it really is an amazing show. Like I can't speak to enough to the Bear.
Cousin Thing was in he was in
Yeah,
Andor. He's in
yeah.
the second season, I
hmm
believe. I can't remember,
They're all
but
like I said, they're all
yeah,
blowing up now and getting roles and everything, damn near.
yeah. And he was actually in The Punisher, which is hilarious. But you'll see, you're gonna now you'll notice I'm like, oh damn, this person was in that too. Like holy shit, they've
I
really
know
been
you see them
everywhere,
now
bro. It's
everywhere
crazy.
for sure.
But I mean, obviously we didn't say the pit because everybody already knows. But we would have
Yeah,
added that
facts.
one in here too because we already knew. We
Right.
already
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Didn't have to say the pit. But yeah, yeah. We don't got to
It
talk about that
speaks
again.
for itself. Just watch the damn
I've given
show.
y'all enough pit content.
Hell yeah.
Now what's your last one, Tyler?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you it's Supernatural because I mean, I didn't sit there and watch it for 15 seasons just because. All right, that first season, bro. I'm telling you, if you're into like the horror type shit, it's like The Walking Dead, but like 1,000. Actually, The Walking Dead's pretty solid too for a first season. I almost put that on this list too because that first season was dope, and they lasted for a while, and then that shit went downhill too, just like most shows do. But I'm telling you, man, that shit gets you hooked. If you're into the supernatural stuff, a lot of people are like, it's scary. It's gonna shot. All right, come on, stop being a pussy. It's fake, bro. Get over it. And
So we
like,
got
and because like they tell you like about, they go into like lore about stories you actually hear about. Like, oh yeah, like I've heard this story about like San Antonio and this haunt. Like they do stuff like that in the show, which is dope. And the
that's
guys
pretty
are
cool.
from Texas, so we gotta support them.
Yeah, facts. I haven't watched it. I need to watch it. Somebody actually told me they were surprised that I haven't seen it. So the three shows we named as some of the best first seasons ever, mine were Snowfall, Mayor of Kingstown, and The Bear. Tyler's was Andor, Heroes, and Supernatural, which, if y'all remember, is his favorite show of all time. So, now we're gonna switch gears. We've been giving y'all a lot of TV content. We're going to touch now, let y'all know what our favorite movies are. Again, these are not the best movies ever. These are our favorite movies. Somebody told me I was being very unserious by having One Tree Hill as my favorite TV show. Fuck you. All right. These are our favorite movies. So Tyler, go ahead and tell us your fifth favorite movie. All genres. Obviously, this is an impossible list. Maybe in the future we'll genre it out, but we're gonna just go like, bro, like these. If I'm on a deserted island, these are the five movies I gotta have
Yeah, these are ones that, like I said, like it's probably ones that we've watched thousands of
for
times
sure.
or quote multiple times. So
Facts.
mine comes from my childhood, really, where I watched this one a shitload with my dad. So this one is Tombstone, and it's
Hey,
arguably Val Kilmer's greatest performance of all time.
hey, I'll be your Huckleberry.
Yeah, because bro, you can't beat it.
Rest
You
in
just
peace to
cannot
Val,
beat
man.
it, man.
Yeah.
Love that,
Oh man, what a good movie.
bro. It's in my opinion, arguably one of the greatest westerns of all time. In my opinion, probably the best. But I know obviously people would argue that with like the good, the bad, and the ugly and things like that. And I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm just saying this shit,
Tombstone.
this shit goes crazy.
Okay, so my fifth movie is I decided to split it up, even though it can be considered one movie, but I will split it up because I tend to watch one more than the other. It is Kill Bill Volume 1. Quentin Tarantino, Uma Thurman, man, 2003. I have a tattoo of this movie on my body. I absolutely love Kill Bill, and I realized I do love Volume 1 more than Volume 2, but I mean, that is that to me that's the one of the best movies I've ever seen. Um it's karate. It's, Asian themes. The scene where she's fighting what is it, the 100 gang or whatever, I forget what it is. Man, it's just an amazing movie. Like and then the fact that again, it is a two-part movie, and when you put the whole story together, it is one of the best revenge movies ever. So we got so far our top five. We got Kill Bill and Tombstone. All right, Tyler, hit us with the fourth.
Very diversified list over here, I think, maybe. But
Yeah.
I'd say, all right, number 4 for me is The Departed. The Departed.
Hey.
I think it's Scorsese's best, honestly, because that shit is, boy, the acting in this movie,
Yeah.
insane. Like,
Surprise alert, real quick. That is my fourth movie as well. So
oh no shit, I
yeah,
didn't know that.
literally in the same
That's
in the same
crazy.
in the same spot. Yeah.
But yeah, bro, The
Leo,
Departed.
Matt Damon, Mark Wahlberg, Alec Baldwin, Martin Sheen, Jack Nicholson. I mean, what the hell? What's the girl from the Conjurings? Vera or
Vega
something like
Palmera,
that.
yeah, yep,
She in this shit. Like,
yep.
this is an actor's movie right here. Oh my
And
God, what a
everybody
movie.
was bringing their A game. It was,
Everybody.
dude, it goes
Yeah.
insane.
I love that. Anthony Anderson. I mean, there's just so
Oh,
many people in this movie,
dude,
man. I
it was
absolutely love
crazy.
this movie. The plot twist, the
Mm-hmm.
stress Leo is under. Yeah, The Departed, man.
Yeah, Leo was acting his ass off. His ass
Dropkick
off.
Murphy, one of the best songs for a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, man. Yeah. Shipping up to Boston, baby.
Yep.
You know, one of my favorite things about the movie is too, the movie starts, I want to say maybe like 20 minutes before they even tell you what the name of the movie is. I love a movie like that.
Yeah.
Because it goes through a whole thing, right? And then all of a sudden he's in jail, and then it's like, boom, The Departed.
Jack
And it's
Nicholson
like,
killing shit in that movie is
man,
crazy.
it's
And
a good movie.
there was like there was this thing apparently where like if you look behind the head of everybody that's about to die, there's like an X behind them somewhere.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, I need to rewatch it and check that out because I haven't actually paid attention for
Oh
that,
yeah,
but
that's a good one.
I do
And
want to
as
do
you
it.
can see, and we both have it as our fourth favorite movie. So my third favorite movie is Whiplash. It's by Damien Chazelle. Damien Chazelle is the youngest director to win Best Director. He won for La La Land. That movie sucks, but whatever. But Whiplash is gas. Whiplash got Miles Teller, J.K. Simmons. It is about a really gifted kid who wants to go to like a Juilliard style school and play the drums, and his teacher is the devil. And he is the devil, and he pushes him, and he pushes him, and he pushes him, and man, like it's one of those movies where it's like somebody has really got their foot on your neck and literally wanting you trying to make you like hate everything about yourself. And will you survive? You know what I'm saying? Like basically the pressure of the diamonds. And like I said, the acting, J.K. Simmons in that movie is like the scariest human being ever. Like I'm not even, I can't even, yeah, I absolutely love that movie. Randomly watched it one day. Such a good movie. Like I watch that movie so much now. When he's like, not quite my tempo. You're not there yet. Are you coming or are you dragging? Oh man, I love that movie.
Dude,
Right.
he's
Yeah,
that was really good. I do love that movie too. It's super solid. I've watched it quite a few times, honestly,
yeah.
too. But no, I mean, I might rewatch that one again soon. It's been a while since I've actually watched it, but yeah, whenever J.K. Simmons was on one in that
I
shit was
want to say he
crazy.
got an Oscar for that role. I know he got nominated.
No, I thought he won for that one.
That's what I said. He might have won for it. I
Yeah,
mean, like I said, he is bringing it in
yeah,
that movie. Yeah.
he was pissing me off in that movie. I was
Facts.
like, you
I was
mother.
like, bro, you must be a mean ass grandpa. Like, ooh, shit. You scary as hell.
Oh man.
Yeah. What's your
Whew.
third, man?
My third, a classic, The Lion King.
A classic,
Still
yes.
still holds up, baby.
Facts.
Can't be beat.
Facts.
Boy, if any animated movie was gonna win Best Picture, it should have been The Lion King. I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna say it now.
Crazy
Toy
that
Story
Beauty and
3
the
was
Beast was
close,
one.
but
Yeah.
you
God,
just
I
can't
love
beat
Lion
it, bro.
King.
Circle of
Yeah, for
Life. I
sure.
mean, come on, bro. Elton John was in his bag.
Some of the best songs in the movie. Only other Disney movie that has probably better songs, arguably, is
Tarzan.
Tarzan. Yeah, for sure. The story is so fire. Did you know? I tell people this all the time, and they be like, "Really? You know that? You know it's basically it's Hamlet for lions. Isn't that crazy? If you know the Hamlet like Shakespeare story, it's literally Hamlet.
Yeah, they draw inspiration from somewhere for
That shit is
everything.
so
So,
fire. I was like, bro,
oh,
yeah, this is gas. Yeah, I be telling people all the time,
exactly.
like, yeah, man, I'm like Shakespeare everywhere.
Hell yeah.
Shakespeare did motherfucking Lion King. No, that's a gas movie. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably like the what? Man, I can't wait. I hope my son is getting to the age now where like he'll maybe sit through it. I can't wait for him to see the Mufasa scene
Oh, he
and
gonna be
just break
crying.
his little heart.
He gonna cry. He gonna cry in the car.
Facts. All right, my number two, my favorite director, Inception. It is Inception to me is his magnum opus. It's about to change because the Odyssey is getting ready to come out this year, but I think Inception to me is like the perfect movie ever made. Um, it has everything you want. It has just enough action. It has a great script. It's a movie where people be like, "Oh, I had to watch it like two, three times to get it." You're not paying attention. Um, I absolutely love everything about the movie. The score, how big it is, the dream within a dream, the concept, bro. Like to plant a dream on somebody to make them do that is just we ain't seen nothing like that. Like what a movie. And then you talk about cast, Leo, Tom Hardy, you know, Elliot Page, formerly Ellen Page, whatever. What's it, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Cillian Murphy. Man, like we got it. Like I said, it's an all-star cast in there, man. I love that movie so much. And that's one to me, like that's one of the easiest watches when it comes to a movie. Like it's so easy to watch that movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
like
goes by. That
it
movie goes
goes,
by
it's
quick.
long, but it goes so fast. Like
Yeah.
before you know it, you are literally already in the third act.
Oh
I
yeah,
absolutely love that movie.
it goes by real quick. The tempo of that movie's it's perfectly
It's
paced,
like a
honestly.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a perfectly paced movie. Like
And oh
absolutely
yeah,
love that movie.
people saying that they had to watch it like 2 or 3 times to understand it. I
Yeah, like
mean,
they got lost at what dream they was in. I'm like, you not paying attention.
if you would have said that about Tenet, I'd be understanding because I had to watch
Facts.
the movie
I
2
have,
times. I
oh
still
my
don't even know
God.
what the hell it's about.
I
I'm
don't,
still
yeah, yeah.
watching.
Tenet I be sitting there like, okay, I don't get it. I be trying to, I had to read about Tenet and still didn't get it. I was like, what? Yeah, Tenet
Mm-hmm.
confused me.
Yeah, that
Tenet is
one
what people think Inception is as far as confusing. You just
exactly,
four dreams deep in Inception.
exactly.
Yeah. But okay, go ahead. What's your, where we at? Two?
Yep. All right. So my number two, like I said, I have a diversified list. Everybody, I'm everywhere. You know, I'm a man of many tastes. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you right now, best comedy of all time, Tropic Thunder.
Oh my God, I love that movie.
Highest quoted movie for me, probably right up there with Rush Hour, Bad Boys,
Yeah, facts.
Blue
I
Street,
love me some Trop.
all
Yeah, I
the
love
above.
me some. Yeah, facts. I love Tropic
Tropic
Thunder,
Thunder,
man.
bro, got Robert Downey Jr. an Oscar nomination. He played a black man. Well, he played a white man playing a black man. You can't, bro, an Oscar nomination?
Bro, that shit is
Crazy.
crazy. Crazy. What a movie.
It holds up to this day. It's even more true
Facts.
now than it was back then.
Facts.
It's
It is the
insane.
perfect satire. Everybody's making fun of somebody in
Yep.
the movie.
And
Like,
I can't believe how far advanced, like how advanced that movie is. Cause like that was back, you know, it was just normal. And now it's like, oh, like we're actively like, oh shit, bro, Tropic Thunder is like genius now when you look back
I
at it.
can't believe Ben Stiller wrote that shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You seen Ben Stiller wrote a movie and was like, yo, I'm finna make fun of Tom Cruise in a movie. And then Tom Cruise was like, fuck it, I'll be in the movie and I'm gonna make fun of Hollywood executives. And
Yep.
then Matthew McConaughey is like, I'm gonna make fun of my agent in the movie. And Robert Downey Jr. is like, fuck it, I'll make fun of Daniel Day-Lewis in the movie. Like everybody's just making fun of people. It is literally ridiculous. Like what the hell? I
It's
was like, is Jack Black supposed to be Eddie? Like what is going on in this movie?
it's
Bro, that
so
shit
good.
is, oh my God. When he fucking I ain't gonna lie, shout out Danny McBride. When what's his name? Nicholas Holt was like, I don't know the sound it makes. I just know this,
Oh
or
yeah, Nick Nolte, bro.
I don't know how, I don't know whatever. Then he was like, I don't know the sound it makes. I just know what he sounds
Oh,
like
it's
when he
like
lies.
so the sound it makes when he lies. I love that shit,
Bro,
bro.
what a fucking movie.
No,
This
he's
is Red Dragon.
Red Dragon
Okay,
fuckface.
fuckface.
Bro. Tom Cruise, bro. And the fact that I did not realize that was Tom Cruise until the credits the first time I
Oh
watched
man.
it,
He
bro.
said, who has a key grip
Here's the key grip,
in the face?
dog.
You spanked that ass, Lex. Bro,
Fucking
what a
Bill Hader,
fucking movie.
bro.
I didn't
So
put no
good.
comedies in my list, man, because my list would have easily been like if I had comedies, it would have just been like Money Talks and
Well, see, I mean,
Rush Hour 2.
yeah.
Because
If
those
I'm being,
really comedies is what I'm gonna watch more than anything, for
oh yeah,
sure.
that's what I'm saying. I was like, I had to put one in there because I was like, I know I've seen these a lot, but like I've watched that one
Facts.
just so many, and I show it to everybody. If I'm like, you haven't seen it,
Yeah,
you're gonna watch it. Like, I went to Walmart at like 2 a.m. one day just to find it on DVD.
yeah.
Like,
That's a like I said, that's an all time.
dude, it's
So
so good.
my serious ass list, because I don't got no comedies. My number one, this is my all time favorite movie. everything I just said before, where I was like, this is his magnum opus. Yes, that's still true, but The Dark Knight is my favorite movie. Surprise, surprise. Still same director, Christopher Nolan. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know what The Dark Knight is. Christian Bale, Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger played the role so good, it killed him. You know, uh, who else is in this movie? Sargari is in the movie. You know, Aaron Arkhart. Who the fuck else is in The Dark Knight? Everybody in The Dark Knight. Maggie Gyllenhaal, who, like the tweet say, killer. I'm not saving her. Are you kidding me?
Light the
Crazy.
block up. Light it up.
Like set the block on fire. You ain't
You ain't
got
worried
no
about it.
leverage on me. He would have threw her out that window. I'm not Batman.
Oh God, man.
I'm not Batman. Shout out Sir Michael Caine too. Best Alfred we ever
Facts.
had.
Facts.
That
I
so
can't
cold
believe he's
ass.
coming
So
back for
cold.
that witch. I
But
can't believe he's coming back for that witch hunter movie. My man was in retirement.
man,
Let that man live.
but listen, nah, yeah, Dark Knight, obviously, like I say, you've been under a rock. It's a Batman movie. Christian Bale is obviously one of the best actors of our generation. The Dark Knight is a Joker movie featuring Batman. That's how good Heath Ledger is in that movie. Is like I said, it's when you say like, can somebody act? It's probably some of the. If I had to not to be like dramatic, it's probably the best acting I've ever seen somebody do specific like ever in a movie. Um, but yeah, like I said, so yeah, it's the Dark Knight for me. It's always gonna be the Dark Knight for me. Tyler, hit us
Yo.
with yours. Number
All
one
right.
favorite movie.
My number one, bringing it back to the GOAT, Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction.
Ooh, what a movie!
Because I mean,
What a
I
movie!
think I know there's been other movies like this, like even like Christopher Nolan has one where like you edit the movie out of time, like it's
Hmm.
not so doing that was like the first time I'd ever seen a movie do that because
Yeah,
I watched this movie forever ago,
for sure.
but I mean it's got some of the most iconic, like it's been parodied in multiple things over the years and you wouldn't realize it until you watch it and you're like, oh shit, okay, I didn't realize this show was making fun of this, or
Yeah,
like it's inspired a lot of shit and it's just, I mean, John Travolta revived John Travolta's career, which that's how old John Travolta is, bro. That movie came out forever ago.
facts.
And think about that. And
I was
then,
just talking to Jen about this movie too, and I was like, I first saw this movie when I was a kid, so I didn't know any better, right? And I was like, once I saw this, I was like, I thought it was a good movie, thought it was good, like, oh, it was cool, always jumping around and stuff. But I didn't realize, I think I was too young to realize that's not how movies are made.
yeah,
And then once I saw it when I was older and realized this movie is made out of order,
yeah,
it was like, oh, you are just wow, you the man. I've actually gone back and watched the movie in order, and the movie is still so good in order.
mm-hmm,
But it's the fact of the out of orderness. And I was like, the
yeah,
funny thing about this movie specifically is that Quentin Tarantino created something where it's like, if anybody does a movie like that, it's gonna be like, oh, you're trying to buy from Quentin Tarantino. Like, no, this movie can't be remade again. Like, that's the like, it's so man, it's so gas. And again, like you said, quotable as hell.
oh yeah. Samuel L. Jackson in his bag.
Whose bike is this, baby? This is Zed's bike. Where's Zed? Zed's
A
dead,
whole,
baby.
a whole EDM artist got his name from this movie, and he uses it in his songs now. It's crazy,
Zed's dead, baby.
bro. I had my brother was an EDM fan, and he listened. I was watching the movie. He goes, "Oh shit, that's what it's from." I was like, "Bro, what are
Zed,
you talking?" I was like, "What's wrong with you?"
Zed's dead, baby.
He had no idea, bro.
Man, what a classic.
Dude,
All
it's
right, so
so
Tyler,
good.
tell us your five again so we know for the listeners.
So I had Tombstone, greatest Western of all time. The Departed, the greatest gangster movie of all time, arguably, depending on who you are. The Lion King, arguably the greatest animated movie of all time. Tropic Thunder, not arguably, it is the greatest comedy of all time, especially the further we get into the future, because boy, let me tell you. Pulp Fiction, the greatest movie of all time, because it's QT, baby,
Yeah.
That boy don't miss.
And I had Kill Bill. I had The Departed as well. I had Whiplash, and then Inception and The Dark Knight. So plenty of movies to choose from. If you haven't seen them, you living under a rock. But now it's time to get from under the rock and start watching these movies. These are 10 essential movies. Even though they're favorites, these are 10 movies that, like, if you want to consider yourself a cinephile, like, these are some movies you need to watch 100%. So now we'll take it to some quick hits real quick. We'll talk about some trailers that came out recently. A big trailer that just dropped for us. Invincible season 4 trailer just dropped. Like we told y'all back in the very first episode, this is a show that I was excited for this year coming up. I read the books because I was so impatient. I was like, I gotta know what the hell is going on. Lee Pace, they gave us a little clip of him sounding like Thrag. Man, listen, Thrag is finna fuck shit up. And his literal quote was, "Leave no one alive." Like, we in for a fucking roller coaster with Invincible. What you thought about it, man?
But that I watched it today, and that boy, let me tell you, whew,
Yeah,
I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
yeah,
You know, anybody ever, if you've ever seen Rick and Morty, it's a little, what is it? I always forget the character's name. He's like writing on the chalkboard. He's like, "Woo!" That was me. boy, boy, damn, that shit had me. Ooh, gave me chills, boy. That shit
yeah,
looked
for
good as
sure.
hell.
Man,
They did
no,
that
yeah, for
trailer
sure. I'm
right.
super excited. Super excited about that, like for sure. That comes out March 18th. That's Prime. They already showed us they're dropping the first 3 episodes, and then it's gonna be week to week to week. So super excited. Another good TV show that's coming out in April, Disney Plus. For my Star Wars people, which is us. It's gonna be Star Wars. It's gonna be Maul, Darth Maul, the Shadow Lord. It's an animated series again. We love these cartoons. That's two animated. It takes place right after Clone Wars. If you know the Clone Wars, obviously that was gas. Super excited because I thought Maul in Phantom was so gas. Like when I was a kid, he was the first. Like obviously, he want the blue one, but I was like, man, I want the red saber with the doubles. Like, well, his shit is so fire because he got the two, and it was like, oh man, he the man. Darth
Yeah.
Lord's always got better shit, man.
Oh yeah, it's so funny because like I've seen people online being like, "Oh, he's dead, isn't he dead? Didn't he get chopped in half?" I'm like, boy, these people do not keep up with Star Wars. That man been alive. Like
Ben,
y'all didn't watch Solo. That man
Ben
pulls up at the end of that,
just posted,
and
glued himself
he's a
back
badass.
together.
He is
He
a
glued
badass.
himself back. The force, he caught himself when he fell, zoo, and just
Please.
gone into the ether. Qui-Gon been alive forever. The hell you talking about? No, yeah. So, and then movie that's coming out. This movie is near and dear to my childhood. Masters of the Universe, baby. He-Man. This shit, I'm gonna tell you right now, I have no expectations for this movie. It might be bad, and I'm gonna say it's not because it's nostalgia. That's all it is. We getting to see Skeletor, man. What the hell?
Even though
We
it's
getting to see.
Jared Leto,
Yeah, what?
unfortunately.
What's crazy? A friend of ours who is gonna be, on the pod here. We'll talk about that in a second. He
Yeah.
was like, "Why does Jared Leto keep getting roles? He not in no good. He ain't did nothing good recently." And it's like
Bro,
facts.
he's got
And don't he
blackmail.
got
He's
a?
got blackmail on somebody.
But don't he got a case on him? We ain't trying to allegedly, but
Bro,
don't he
I
got a
don't know.
case?
I have no idea what this man got going on, but he be getting roles. Hey, somebody got to hire his agent because damn, he getting
I gotta
everything.
see.
Even though some of his shit be terrible, he's still getting whatever the hell he wants to.
Might be he might be that one ethnicity. You know which one I'm talking about. They be getting jobs because they got connections.
But I actually think their casting for He-Man was solid.
No, for
Like,
sure. I'm excited about everything else for shitty.
oh yeah,
But yeah, no. So like I said, Invincible, Maul, which Maul comes out in April, by the way, as well. And I think Masters of the Universe, if I remember, it comes out April, May, some June. June actually is when it was. I saw.
yeah.
So yeah, Tyler, tell us what the best thing you watched this, or what you're excited to watch. Sorry, what you're excited to watch this week.
Let's see. I was just thinking about that. Actually, I need to watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms since that
Yeah,
just came out. I need to watch that now.
Thrones.
Yeah, I was like, I need to. Yeah, got to stay caught up on the Game of Thrones stuff. Even though
Facts.
I don't think there's any. I don't know if there's any dragons in this one or not. I'm not really
Nope.
that. All right, I was gonna say I haven't
Right.
really
This
read
is
up
one of
that.
them. What was it that you said? Heroes. This is
Yeah,
like
ground level
that.
type shit.
Yeah, Batman and Joker. This is regular ass nigga.
Bet.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
no,
doing his
it's.
own little thing.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I just saw it on HBO, so I was like, ooh, put
Yep.
that on the list. Adding that one in there, so I'm
I'm
definitely
gonna
gonna
go
watch that.
see. I'm gonna go see Mercy. I'm gonna go see this Chris Pratt movie. It looks bad. I'm gonna
Oh
go see
yeah,
it though.
it doesn't
Yeah.
look great.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see it though.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
yeah,
be mad. I
I
gotta
do.
keep my.
I don't.
I gotta keep my Cinemark Club member thing
Yeah,
going.
I don't hate the premise
No, for sure.
necessarily, but it's like, does it not remind anybody of like Minority Report kind of? Not like, not. I guess it's just because it's in the future and he's like a cop or
Mm,
whatever. I guess is the only reason I'm saying that because I guess it's not really the same premise, but
yeah.
I don't know,
Now
same
Chris
shit.
don't really. I ain't gonna lie. Chris ain't really been. He don't know what he doing. He
He
need a
did
new reader. He
what
needs somebody else to read some scripts to him.
he did
Maybe he's
Garfield and
struggling for money. I
yeah,
don't know.
he did Mario. That show was pretty good.
Yeah, that's it. That is true. That's
That
true.
was
That's
solid.
but that's a cheat though.
And
That's
they got
probably
another
why he's
one
doing
coming.
whatever he want now because he got that Mario money.
He's trying to get back into doing the Marvel stuff now. So I'm saying
Yeah,
I'll play
facts.
Star Lord again. I'll do it again.
Yeah,
Boy,
for sure.
because you in trouble now, huh? Hey, no, he did he did that. Amazon show, the
Terminal List
Terminal
was
List.
gas. Terminal
Fire.
List was gas.
And he was in the
Amazon
second season
Prime. Make
too.
sure I watch that season 1 and season 2.
Yep. The
Gas
Dark
for
Wolf.
shitty. The second season is a prequel. Super fire.
Yep.
But yeah, so thank you guys again for tuning in. Like, subscribe, follow. Leave comments about what y'all want to have us talk about. Episode 6, tune in. Make sure I come back. We're gonna be discussing Oscar nominations, who got snubbed, who we think the winners are, and we have a special request from a listener of ours. He actually wants to be on the show, so he will be on the show. He said it's time to have an honest conversation about Denzel Washington. He's one of the biggest Denzel Washington fans I've ever met. So we're going to see what that is. All right, man. See y'all next time. Let's surf, baby.